about 3 seconds time when this ball hits the deck.
And you're right, Kingy. Mundy starting across half back for Fremantle. We're underway. McAvoy, Griffin, really made it tough for him.
There's the one extra. It's Mundy under pressure because of a shocking handball. Good pressure here from Puopolo.
Can he keep it alive? He does. Magnificent centering kick. McAvoy might kick the goal, but Puopolo created it.
So you get the ball to that extra and you end up giving it back.
That's what he has ahead of him. And he sneaks it in for his 50th career goal.
And we'll see that, no doubt, at some stage when we get behind a goal kick.
So Brand to McAvoy.
Got to hang tough now, Freo. They've got the good start. Don't want to give away a couple of easy goals to Hawthorn because of sloppiness.
Gunston, and he can kick it from there.
Fatigue just starting to settle in.
Let the wind do the work. Have a look at those flags. It's going to be a lot of work in this. Probably 10 metres outside that right post.
He is a sharpshooter. 16 goals so far in his 7 games this season. Make that 17 goals, edging into his 8th game.
Very good there, Jared.
They're made to pay on the scoreboard, but the skills coach would have 10 unforced errors on his sheet to look at.
Sits it up for the Leapers. Gunston, second grab.
And 6 goes. Senior players trying to hit a target, trying to mark a football, and all going to ground. There's just no excuse for that many bad mistakes.
And for the first time today, Hawthorn hit the front.
They're good.
One-handed attempt from Main. Smith, good shimmy there. Back inside to the hot spot. Burgoyne crunched, bruised, shrugged one, bounced off the post, kicked one of the goals of the year.
He used the post very well there. I think that's obviously one thing the umpire's clearly looking for is the ball crosses the line. No, I think that's fair enough. All he did was avoid the post. I don't think he used to propel him back into the field. I just think it was poor play by Fremantle, that unable to just get him out. Bad missed tackle there by Sutcliffe.
Scott Isaac Smith just floating off the side.
Just sits it up wide in hope. O'Brien's a reach. That was magnificent. That's the way to keep your spot so far. It was about to be a Crow, but then the Kirk Tippett sanctions saw them lose, picked 20 the Crows, and the South Australian headed to Hawthorn, and he slips it through. Silence can't sound quickly enough for him. Smith, one last chance for a Hawk score. Ball to the back, Bruce lurking, gets there, dragged down, free kick, goal line. He'll have the last save. 18 goals for the season so far. He will not miss from here. Hardly ever misses anyway. But it's a 2-point game. And disciplined centering kick. Mundy with the fist. McAvoy with it knock. Gibbo rarely kicks them. What about that? Josh Gibson, a rare one.
Well, they take the lead with a very good... there's a good tap out here from big boy McAvoy. And you see Pearce continue to go with him rather than going to where the ball had landed.
Just made a mistake.
It was young Hughes.
Let Gibson just sit in the centre of the ground about 50 metres out from goal. You know he's a left footer. So just got their zone set up in front of the ball wrong there, Fremantle. Too close to the boundary line.
Just his 4th goal of his career. Plays his 200th game in 3 weeks. Gunston lurking, goal square. Mundy, O'Brien. High. O'Brien's free.
I reckon that was one that he missed the umpire. It may have been a square up. Gunston.
Sutcliffe a little untidy there. I think he knows. For O'Brien's second. In the blink of an eye. Hawks out by 10. Neil Hill. Horrible kick. Gibson plays on quickly. Birchall sets sail. Well, as a local boy, the Tasmanian knows how the breeze blows here.
Yeah, be disappointed with that. Stephen Hill coming out.
He just checks the kick, he pulls it here, and I think he's hurt himself just prior to kicking that ball.
That's going to be a big loss if Stephen Hill's had to go off.
Mitchell to set it up. Short to Puopolo. And got the high.
Just got caught unawares. It gathered speed, that ball.
Hard-tongue, gives it off. Hill, time to steady. Just squeeze through.
Well, once they work the ball.
10-13 to 7-3, and again, an errant kick. It's a raffle now. Lewis, the winning ticket. Beautiful yet horrible.
And I reckon you're entitled to flick the biro out. This isn't a hard kick out. That's a 25-metre kick.
Yeah,
and we've seen Mundy do it 5 seconds ago, and now we get a double up just to make sure they get an opportunity for goal, and Sutcliffe does it.
Yeah, and Walters had the right idea to get him for that shorter kick, Jared. He was going to roll around straight away and play on. That is epic. It's a fight.
Langdon got a touch for you on cue. Mitchell, the steal. Bomb, Hill. Sicily up. Alex Pearce, Puopolo, bounced up like a rubber ball and rolls through another.
And so the inevitable look as if there was a genuine chance. There, young Ethan Hughes gets the ball. Puopolo comes through. I mean, maybe he was a step away, but there was no real intent to get to that ball.
Good finish there. He's been in great form, hasn't he, Poppy, the last few weeks?
This year could be a year where they bottom out. Spur. And Smith within range.
7 to 2 behinds. They've just basically, they've wilted under the pressure the Hawks have put them to.
Well, distance was never a problem. Nor was the accuracy.
Well, it's just great to see Isaac Smith go to work. He's a brilliant player.
Player screaming for an inside 50. Sicily, Gunston, Spur, he let it go, bruised! Awesome.
On the siren, they're not boozed, they're bruised.
You just can't keep it good. Good handball to Hill. Sicily through his hands. Or bang from behind. O'Brien, Hill, sits it up, top of the square, Gunston. Delightful to watch.
Studlon fired the gun.
They've got Riolta to come back in next week, they expect. Luke Hodge, Jared Roughhead. There's some upside to these Hawks. They missed the whole year. Delayed his AFL debut. McAvoy, that's how you do it, boys.
Been a great pickup, hasn't he, Brownie?
Great pickup. It was development. Quite often they take about 5 years to be able to cope with playing in the ruck at AFL level.
Didn't want to be traded, didn't know he was going to be traded, but he's now got 2 premierships that he can talk about for the rest of his life. Bruce. Gunston.
Great kick.
Lewis. One last one, perhaps, here for the Hawks. For Sicily.
What I have liked about Sicily, a couple of times he's read the ball well. Jared against the wing.
Fallen for the same trap.
Sicily, one of those who's trying to establish himself in this lineup. And he creeps that through. With 19 seconds left on the clock, the Hawks up. It's the almighty Hawks. 17 wins in a row here in Launceston. They're a phenomenal team with one of the best coaches the modern game has seen. And they've brought some youngsters through with no Hodge, Rioli a late withdrawal, and Jared Roughhead out. And they've still been too good by 41 points.
Well, given that...